Hello everyone, my name is Dominono, welcome back to Dark Souls 3. I've set all the graphics to low, so hopefully it should run better now. It was on medium, but I guess my machine just can't handle it sometimes for recording. So, I've given the Mortician's Ashes to the Shrine Handmaid already, and it is now that you can purchase the key for the sewer. So I believe you can find it somewhere else, but if you bring her the Mortician's Ashes, then you can buy it. So that's just more convenient for us right now. Ooh, looks like a little chugging there. So strange. Didn't do that yesterday. Oh well. For now, let's go back to the bridge and take a look in that door, shall we? And there it is. Feels like it's running better. Just in moments where it has to load in spaces, then it chugs. Which, that should be okay. Should be able to manage. So, in here we find the grave. And down here, a statue to Velka. Absolution and dissolution. Dissolution is curse and absolution is sin. Neither of which are things we have right now, which is useful. Plus a loincloth, if you're into that, I guess. But for now, we want to run down here. And I believe there are items to be found. Red-hilted halberd, so there's weapons on hand. But there's also something else down here, and you may have already been able to guess what it is. Did you guess that it was skeletons? Because it is. Hooray! Skeletons. Skeletons full of roots, in fact. It seems to be a big theme here is overgrowth on the undead, which is interesting because that's not really that big of a deal in anywhere else. Not in Souls 2 or 1. I guess you could imply that that means that the curse is becoming old and is becoming overgrown. That it's sort of reaching the end of its existence, really. And I guess like Dark Souls 3 is marked as the final Souls game, so there shouldn't be, like, at least I think, as I understand it, there shouldn't be any more Souls games after this, so, you know, this is the finale, apparently. I don't know how accurate that statement is, but I remember hearing it somewhere with credibility, so, you know, that's something to be aware of. Crystal lizards, but I believe a dude can drop in from there, so let's watch out for that. Yeah, the lizard got away. Can't hit it very well with his sword. But for now, there's some Titanite shards, and this guy does aggro and will come down to kill you. But fortunately, he's not very bright, and he took a whole bunch of damage coming down here. So this is actually the bridge over this space back from the towards the shortcut that we had to open in the sewers. Like that's the bridge nearby, I think. And down here, that should be the way to the lady. And also some rats. Try charging. Is that a good idea? I don't think it is. I feel like I remember there being a lot of rats in here. Yes. So perhaps let's not even bother. There is an item down there, but I'm willing to bet that's probably just a soul. They do come out a lot. Ranged might be able to pick them off easier, but I'm not very interested in that stuff. Cue somebody telling me that it's a super important item and that I've just missed it. But, you know, if that's the case, I can come back. It's not gone forever. Hello.
Who is there?
Hi, I'm Dom.
Is someone there?
Yes.
Anyone?
I'm here.
Oh, please. Whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh.
There's candles in there.
Little creatures. They never stop biting.
Those rats weren't very small.
So please, hold out your hand and touch me.
She's blind. I've been mocking her, essentially. I apologize. But yes, hello, I'm here.
Yes, there you are. So close, indeed.
I'm literally holding your shoulder. No, you're not. And there's a guy just outside.
Gods above.
Although he seems to be a jerk who just left you here.
Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim.
Hello, Irina.
I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper.
Uh-huh.
Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then?
I guess, if that's what we are. The Unkindled, champions of Ash.
And unfit to tend the flames.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. I'm sure you're a lovely lady.
If it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
Everybody we've met around here seems to be just completely lacking in things to do, with the exception of Matey out there, who seems content to sit around and mock this chick from a distance, and Siegwood, who is getting lost on elevators. But so far, most of the people we've met are just like, I've got nothing to do. Mind if I help you?
Oh, thank
Sure.
you, sweet champion.
I'm not that sweet.
I shall take my vows.
I'm not getting married.
I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
It's quite interesting how we look like sort of... Well, she's gone now, but we look like kind of opposites on character design, I've just noticed. With her little white robes, and I'm here in my black armor. But yeah, she is your first miracle. Miracle vendor. That's the word. She teaches miracles.
You've gone and rescued her, have you?
Yes.
How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help.
What are you doing here again? Ah, sorry, I'm just a nice person. I don't hang around with my big dumb gargoyle hammer.
I'm sick of looking after her at any rate.
Fair enough.
I am Egon, a knight of Karim.
Are you a ghostbuster?
I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety.
Okay.
And only for that long.
Alright. So that's weird. Like, they're both from Karim, and she came here to be a firekeeper, and he seems to have been her. He seems to be her protector, her guardian, whatever, her escort. But he doesn't seem to be very happy about it.
What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety, and only for that long.
Okay. But, like, that's interesting. That, to me, says that Karim sends, like, I don't know, volunteers, or, possibly they decide on people. I don't really know how it works, but it seems that, the folks from Karim send people out to become firekeepers or whatnot, and give them a guardian. But that the guardian seems to be chosen not by willingness, but by force. I don't know, perhaps based on strength. Maybe Egon is just... Maybe he's busted so many ghosts in Karim that he's regarded as a very tough cookie, so he has to come out here. I don't know. On the bright side, though, you know, now we've got a miracle vendor, and the game does seem to be running a lot better since I turned it on to low, so... Oh. That was apparently the magic words to make it poo its pants. But, no. It looked like it was just because it was loading the area. So that's good. I'm very glad about that. I was very worried that it might just start to be a routinely shitty frame rate. Yes, you're big and scary or whatever. I don't know what the hell you're supposed to be. Like, you have the base form of an undead, and you look sort of withered and rotten, but you're the first undead I've seen that has bird wings. Hey, Birdface. Bonk. You didn't even get your bird wings. A Shriving Stone. So that's the weapon not the weapon, yeah, the weapon enchantment that removes your infusions, I think. So if you want to just turn them back to regular, you can. Shriving Stones, I recall, drop a lot from various enemies. Is this something? No, that was just weird signs on the thing. Ta-da! Ta-da! Right. So, what's around here again? Stuff down there. Stuff that I think I forgot to pick up sort of this early in my regular new game. So, some of these guys have daggers, some of them have scythes. Ow! Let's stop rolling and hit them, shall we? Ow! Alright, alright. What are you doing up there, Spellcasty? So, scythes do bleed damage. Makes sense, really, I guess. Yeah. Poison mist, that's riveting. Just big old purple fog. That looks pretty cool. I like that colour. I like purple. Purple's a decent colour. It's a royal colour. Do you know why it's a royal colour? Because the dye used to make it back in the olden times was very expensive. Try jumping off. No. I refuse. I refuse this premise. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you about purple dye just now. But why don't we have another look around and see if we can find some fun stuff. I believe we can. I believe down here is something interesting. Be wary of below. Okay. A brigand axe and... oh, hello. You look interesting. But you also look like you have no poise. So, pardon me while I just shred you. No. A butcher knife. So, you may remember Man-Eater Mildred from Dark Souls 1. And here we have found somebody else with a butcher knife and no clothes. Butcher's knife with an oddly large blade wielded by the mad woman haunting the road of sacrifices. Squarely landed hits restore HP. Back in the undead settlement, the woman acquired a taste for human flesh, of which she took glee in partaking. Lovely. So, cannibals. How fun. Brigand gear, which we can assume she killed and ate for funsies. And brigand twin daggers. So those are your first dual wield weapons, like my swords here. I believe there's something else in a similar kind of position to this, but I can't remember where it is. I don't think it's a drop off of here. I think that's just death. But around here somewhere, I'm sure there's a tome, a miracle tome, which you can give to Irina. Now, why would you give it to Irina? She's blind? Well, it's in Braille. Why is it in Braille? Because they put great faith in the words of the blind out here. And most miracle things are written in Braille for that exact reason. Titanite shard, that's fine. Is it up here? No, this drops back down into this spot. So, it might be a drop off one of the bridges. Maybe the next bridge? This bridge? Excuse me. Yeah, down there. It looks like it's down there. For now, though, that sounds like a dog. And if I can't see dog must be underneath me. You most irreverent of birdmen. So, Buddy Boy up there has just summoned the hordes, as it were. Beat it. Can I aim at this dude from here? Eat toasties. Darn, it looks like one of them missed. Well, let's swig a bit, shall we? Alright, bloody hell. Uh-oh. Looks like they're getting pissed off. Ah, the angle there was weird. Ouch. That's nice, but I don't care. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I get it. Bastards. Oh, he's a noisy fuck, isn't he? Oh, hello. This one's got the glowing red eyes associated with the deep. So, that's interesting. Blimey, that was a very loud couple of minutes, wasn't it? You know what, I'm going to go over here and kill this guy because I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his voice. I'm sick of his bloody poison fart gas fog, and I'm sick of his annoying screaming. Go away. Aha, yes. Down there is a little bit. Ooh, an ember. Thank you. I believe there's a bonfire around here, though. Yes. Right, let's grab that just in case something stupid happens. And we'll talk to these two in a moment. Light the bonfire. I don't believe... in Dark Souls 2, lighting the bonfire made it your respawn point. But I think in Dark Souls 3, you have to rest at it first. But in Dark Souls 3, like Dark Souls 2, you can teleport all over the place, so it's a bit irrelevant. Right. Yeah. I think you can run up there and jump down somewhere. No. Dropping off of here should be good enough to land us in the right space. Bonk. And around here should be the thing I was talking about. And there's a dog. Are you looking this way? Yeah, you are. Dogs are rarely alone, so you probably have a friend. Come on, doggy. Wait, what's... You look a bit bloated. Why is that? Oh yeah, your stomach is weirdly oddly distended. I guess maybe because you've eaten a whole bunch of dudes. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Ugh. Ugh, that's the worst. This one, different though. This one is regular. I guess I could imply that that one was the alpha and it ate all this stuff. Aha, the Braille Divine Tome of Kareem. From where Egon and Irina are from. A sacred Braille tome from Kareem filled with advanced miracles. Give to a storyteller to learn advanced Kareem miracles. In the way of white, there is a tradition of placing great faith in the words of the blind, and Braille tomes are not unusual. So yeah, that's what I just explained. Plus Morn's ring. Now, I actually have all of the rings still on my person, but I'm sure I can find that. Yeah, there it is. Boosts miracles. A malformed ring given to Knights of Kareem. Morn served the goddess Kaitha, and later became an apostle of the Archbishop. They laboured together to provide comfort to the suffering. So remember that in Dark Souls, the gods and goddesses were very real people who actually sort of physically existed. They weren't like, I don't know, they were divine, but they weren't sort of, what's the right word? Extraterrestrial, I guess. In nature, they were actually physically around. So, let's sit down, eliminate our stuff, and let's talk to these people. Hello.
Oh, hello. How do you do?
I'm alright.
I'm Anri of Astora.
Ooh.
I'm kindled like you.
Astora, place
This
of
is
heroes
Horace,
and knights.
a friend and travelling companion.
Hi, Horace.
Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder? We're well along the road of sacrifices.
We sure
Below
are.
us is the Crucifixion Woods.
What a lovely place.
Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich.
Aldrich.
We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords.
Yep.
The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
Thanks, Henry.
Oh, he's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He is an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago.
Yeah.
We are well along the beyond the next time. May the flames.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry? Well then. So yes, Henry, I believe, can show up as a summon sign in other places, and he is fairly intrinsically tied to the plot in certain ways, depending on the ending you go for. And Henry is always the opposite gender of your character. My character is a lady this time round, for no better reason than variety. But yeah, for now, let's go check out the Crucifixion Woods, shall we? What a charming place. I'm sure it's lovely. On the bright side, though, the frame rate issues don't seem to be in this recording, so that's, you know, touch wood. Touch wood, that's resolved. Yeah, loading in seems to be the big problem there. Right, it's been a while since I've been here. I was farming this place for the Covenant that you find in this zone. But I have since completed that. And it's irrelevant to me. Ouch. Ow. Please stop that. Thank you. So... Ooh, an item. Plus a dog. Dog. Out of the way, please. Titanite shard. So now that I have just remembered that this is a Covenant zone, it's entirely possible that I might be invaded here. Which would be annoying as hell. Go away. These dudes are all over the place with... I don't know why they're equipped with pieces of timber resembling spears. But, you know, I guess it's not my place to judge the chosen weaponry of hollows hanging around in the middle of nowhere. You remember these dudes from Dark Souls 2, don't you? Irritating little poison... Well, they're not that little. Poison beetles. of strange shape. Was that? No, that was my rolling sound. Thought somebody was sneaking up on me then. Let's see. Ow. Please move. On the Titanite shard. Go away. So, you can see that the dual weapons have been serving me incredibly well, because obviously the speed and my damage are very, very good. And I believe I've mentioned at some point that the poise system in this game is a little, well, very different to the other games. Either by design or by accident. It's not 100% clear. But, yeah, so far so good. I'm glad that we haven't run into any huge major problems here, since that would be unpleasant. Although apparently I'm about to be killed by this dog. Nope, denied. So, I know for a fact that there are some tough enemies in the swamp, but I am still surprised by the fact that there doesn't seem to be any, like, new phantoms or new enemy placements. There doesn't seem to be much, like, terribly different from the base game so far, other than damage and health. So, hey look, giant crab. What does fire do to you, I wonder? Really not much, wow. You're strong. Screw you, crab! Screw you! So yeah, if you damage the crabs, they will... If you damage the crabs and they can't get to you, they will burrow away and heal. I don't particularly want to actually fight the crabs in melee, because the crabs are very, very strong in regular New Game, and fighting them in New Game Plus seems like a good way to be murdered horribly. Which seems unhelpful for now. This is a Mad Phantom. This is Holy Knight Hodrick, isn't it? It seems to be, and it doesn't seem to be a player. So, you can summon Mad Phantoms and they can invade you. They can either help you or hinder you. And they make an active choice about which one of those they want to do. It's a very strange Covenant idea. Is the Mad Phantom. But it's cool. Estus Shard here, which you'll need. Well, I say need, you'll want. Ember. Hello. This is one of the tough cookies. They're big. I believe they're described as, ow, lycanthropes? Or lycanthropes, I believe is the proper pronunciation there. But I don't know if that's actively a thing here, but I mean, thinking about it, I guess, like, we haven't found it out yet, but wolves and dogs are very highly regarded in this area, this zone, and I guess it could imply that these guys are sort of wolf descended or wolf corrupted or something. I'm not 100% sure how to phrase it, but they are described as lycanthropes, and lycanthropy is the technical term for werewolves. And while they don't seem to be werewolves as we might recognize them, they are some description of strange. Now, in here we can find a bunch of regular dudes, and a dude up there who casts spells, which is nice, I guess. And by which I mean is really irritating. I'd like to thank him for coming down and fighting me like a man, even if it wasn't in his best interest. Heretic's staff. What's that got to say? Anything useful? Are they all in the... No, they're in here. Catalyst used by generations of heretic sorcerers. Sorcery is a logical academic discipline, and the power of sorcery depends heavily on the caster's intelligence. So that's like the first, by the look of it, the first sort of staff you can find that's not in one of the base classes' armaments. Please leave. So, I made a point of rushing in to kill that undead with the light a second ago, and the reason for that is because if they... I believe they have a bell, or they might shake the light around, but they do something that aggravates all the others, so they would have become active combatants rather than passive ones. And that would have made my job harder. So, Now you know. I do like that it makes a point of trying to, like, it's not always a good idea to be passive, because obviously Bloodborne came out between this and Dark Souls 2, and it's Bloodborne has no shields. And I believe the exact quote by the by one of the game designers, the principal designer, I think, what's his name, Miyazaki, he didn't like the way shields were used in Dark Souls 1 and 2. He said that they encouraged passiveness, so they tried to make Bloodborne's combat more active and more aggressive with the regain mechanic. And while such a thing isn't the same in Dark Souls 3, like, it's clear that there are some huge differences in the Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3 combat engines, though we're clearly inspired by Bloodborne at this point. So up here we find
well, this is unexpected.
some dude with a whole bunch of scrolls.
Have visitors. What do you want?
You sound very depressed.
This is my study that you've happened upon.
Just here in the middle of a bunch of hollows.
If you haven't any business, I've reading to get back to. How intriguing.
Still in sorceries.
Very well.
Hey,
Indeed, I am a sorcerer, with plenty to share.
looks like it.
However,
Oh,
what champion demands service without recompense?
what indeed?
Clearly, you're not that sort of woman.
I'm really not.
So you will make me promise that in exchange for my teaching, you will bring me knowledge in the form of scrolls detailing sorcery's secrets.
Okay.
Well, can you assure me of this?
Yes, I can.
Very well. You're no fool. I take it you understand the weight of a promise.
Yes.
I am Orbeck of Vinheim.
Orbeck of Vinheim. So Vinheim
Unkempt
also
one.
exists in this place.
I shall teach you sorceries. We will learn together. It shall be like our very own school.
Oh, lovely. So yeah, Katarina, Karim, and Vinheim are all places that are referenced in Dark Souls 1. Not so much in Dark Souls 2, but apparently they are long-lived enough to extend into this age, which is however long. Boy, I look shiny and black all of a sudden. Must be the lighting. Couldn't help myself. So yeah, Orbeck is your first sort of proper sorcery teacher. However, if you do not bring him a scroll within a certain amount of either time or, like, I think it's after you beat a certain number of bosses, if you do that without bringing him a scroll of sorceries, he will leave because you didn't uphold your end of the bargain. Which I think is quite cool, actually. Like, it's very sort of like realistic. Like, you made him a promise, and if you break that promise by not bringing him shit, he'll just leave. He'll leave Firelink. He's at Firelink right now, but if you don't bring him stuff, then he'll just piss off. He'll leave, and you'll never. I don't know if you'll never see him again or if he'll reappear somewhere else. But yeah. So it's a good idea to make sure you bring him scrolls when you find them. Hello. Summon sign? Hey! Egon of Karim. So, since we talked to him earlier, he's hanging out, and he's willing to help us with the boss up here. How very generous. So, through here is another way out. I don't think I'm going to summon Egon because I haven't been summoning. I've been making a point of not summoning dudes for bosses in these playthroughs so far, so I'm not going to for this one either. And so yeah, there's no fog door right now because it's not up, but the boss will appear. I don't know, pyromancy would be a good idea, or if I should just resume on this. I guess I can try it, like, you know, what's the worst that can happen? I might as well find out how good it is. Onward. Oh goodness, it's a robe. It's a magician of sorts. The Crystal Sage. So, the deal with the Crystal Sage is sorceries plus teleportation plus, I'm not sure if we'll see it just yet, but ow, bloody hell. That homed in more fervently than I thought it would. But also, the Crystal Sage summons duplicates, which can be quite dangerous. And only one is the real one. So... is this one? Nope. Ow. You can tell which one is the real one because the real one shoots purple. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Those are the soul masses. I believe that, ow. Attacking this one should... ow, fucking hell. I got counter shot by the, soul spear and it wiped me. Damn. But if you find the regular Crystal Sage fast enough and, knock them down with damage, you can disperse the clones. It's on New Game Plus. It probably would have been a smarter idea to just wipe them out first. Okay, let's get back there, shall we? Alright, let's try attempt number 2, shall we? Let's try and be smarter this time. Well, I say let's, like somehow you let me down. That's not fair. It wasn't your fault, I was just dumb. I'm not sure how long that thing follows you for. Quite a while, apparently. Ow, bloody hell, that was a lot of damage. Ooh, I should pick up my soul, shouldn't I? It'd probably be a better idea to go for melee, since he stuns fairly easily. But you need to be able to get in there quickly in order to watch out for his own, whatchamacallit, melee attacks, that's the word. I speak English, I do. So, as you can see, it's generally a pretty good idea to rush him as much as you sort of can and get in there quick, but once he throws the clones up, it'd probably be a wiser move to, nope, running away already. Roll out of that. But once he gets the clones up, since it's on New Game Plus as well, like it'll probably be a smarter move to... ow, fucking hell. Get rid of them first. Ow, bloody hell, that was a lot. Right then, let's get in there, shall we? He is a tough cookie. Like, on New Game regular, he'd be dead by now for sure. Ouch. Ow. No, not again, please. Ow. But the other one is currently behind a thing, so that's alright. Oh no, I deny you. And once you knock him down, the clones disperse. Attack of the clones. One or two more goes should do it, I think. Yes, gotcha. That was lucky. Soul of a Crystal Sage. Area of fire destroyed. Okay. And Ember restored. Which I think is beneficial, since you didn't become human in 2 and 1 when you beat bosses. Let's have a look. The twin Crystal Sages once served as spiritual guides to the scholars of the Grand Archives, and one went on to ally with the Undead Legion. So, the Undead Legion are the ones who are hanging around here. Let's light the bonfire. Rest at the bonfire. And move on, because we're actually pretty good for recording time. Diddle-doo-doo-doo. So, is it up here? No, this is just a strange path that leads into nothing. But I know that there is a path forward in here somewhere. Here we go. Excuse me. Is this the path I went on my regular New Game? No, I don't think it is, actually. I think this is, the path elsewhere. Hello. Yes. Ooh. Twinkling Titanite. There was a crystal lizard down there. Did it get scared and run off the side? Enemies seem to be doing that a lot at the moment. I wonder if there's a bug with this build. Oh look, one of these dudes. Or dudettes, rather. Let's go say hello, shall we? Stealthy, like. Do 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 do. Ah! Yes, yes, yes. Denied. What's over here? Herald gear. What do you have to say? Anything interesting? Brigand gear. Herald. Steel helm said to be worn by heralds of the Way of White who deliver commandments of duty, protection and made of steel, and physical exhaustion lacking against blunt strikes and lightning damage. Fair enough. Apparently whatever they're up to, it's not written in the armour. Ow. Thanks for just running into me and doing damage, dude. Oh, I forgot to change my ring over. Splendid. But no, this is actually the way to, this is a different way than the route I originally took in my regular new game, so that might be interesting. For now though, bonfire. Ta-da! And might as well sit down again, rather than waste the flasks. What's up here? An item, I think. Possibly. Shield ahead. Yes, there's a shield you can get up here by going around this way. And I believe it's pretty good. I think it's one of the ones that I'm actually carrying on me in the event that I need a shield. The crest shield. So yes, I have two now. A knight shield engraved with a crest, one of the enchanted blue shield. The crest shield greatly reduces dark damage. So that one's good for dark. And oh look, there's a brigand. Let's actually, can we go back around? No, I think I might have to engage him by dropping down from here. That's irritating. Hi buddy. How are you doing? Not well by the sounds of it. Yeah, you have no poise whatsoever. Now, I also believe that there is someone else down here, yes. We could have gone to fight him a second ago, but, ow. I took the shield route instead. Ouch. Ow, ow, bloody hell. So you're a lot tougher than that guy was. Mostly because you attack faster. And you can roll out of my attacks. Ba-da! Gotcha. Some sort of assassin. Did you drop anything? No. But you actually came up from behind the bonfire down here, and you were standing in front of something. What is it? Is it good? Is it bad? It's the Paladin's Ashes. So remember to give the ashes to the Shrine Handmaid to unlock new items. And, you know, recording-wise, we're still pretty good, but, well, not pretty good. It's coming up to a sort of ending spot, so I guess here in the Cathedral of the Deep is where let's just check, make sure that guy is a one-and-done enemy. He is. Cool. And, you know, we'll continue with the Cathedral of the Deep next time. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode.